Hey, what's up guys? This is Kevin from SKATEYOGI, and today I'm going to show you how to make some DIY balance boards. Got a lot of good feedback from our last video on the 3 hacks. We even got featured on the Chill Foundation's blog. That's a nonprofit organization that we work with that brings board sports to less privileged youth in the cities. So I'm really happy that they were able to make a skate at home post with some of our videos, so check that out. It's chill.org. And subscribe, I gotta mention that if you wanna stay tuned for more videos. So with that, let's get started. So I've heard before that you can use a water bottle instead of like the rocker that you would usually use for a balance board. I've got 2 bottles here. I've got a 2-liter, as you can see I like seltzer. I've got a 2-liter of black cherry and then a 1-liter of some berry liqueur, very nice. And I think I'm gonna start with the 1-liter so it will make less of a mess. So I've got the 1-liter bottle, I've got some duct tape, and I've got my carpet board. So just a deck with grip tape but nothing else. I'm gonna take you for the fill up. Here we go, ready? Come on in here. SKATEYOGI has a very nice bathroom. You may not have ever seen it. Get some cold water going in here. Tap it up. I want to fill it right to the top. There we go. Just so it's no extra space in there. Turn the water off and cap that up a little bit, but I'm gonna cap it up even more. Shut the door. All right. So I think it's gonna be really important here to cap it up tight. All right, okay. And then, so I've got that, and I've got my duct tape. You know I haven't tried it before because the duct tape is still wrapped up. And let's see. Get some nice duct tape. I want to wrap it like this, at a slight angle. So when I spin it around, see what I'm doing there? Nice little spiral situation. I'm not worrying about the very end here too much because that's not really where the contact point is going to be. I feel like by putting a little bit of duct tape, it's going to increase the grip when I'm going back and forth on the board. That looks good. All right. The moment of truth. You see that? Yeah, okay. Get that regular board out of here, and let's see what this works. I'm actually gonna point the cap away from the camera, and so just like I said in the last video, you don't wanna start with it in the middle, you wanna start with it off to the side like this, and then put your weight on the side that isn't over the rocker, so that way you can then put your other foot on. And oh man, I feel like it's gonna just pop, but let's see. All right, here we go. No way. Wow. This is really good. It feels really smooth because of the water. I'm going back and forth to solid. Oh, this feels like a balance board. Able to go back and forth. Should I jump on it a little bit? Ugh. I wonder what it would take to break it. Guys, you saw me jumping on that. That's pretty solid. That's the 1-liter, okay? The 1-liter is pretty nice. It's low to the ground, so it doesn't wobble back and forth too much. I'm gonna fill up the other one. 2-liter. How's everyone doing? Comment below if you like black cherry or berry better. For me, it depends. I like to switch it up. Sometimes black cherry is nice. Almost has like a soda flavor. Very nice. Filling this up. I have a feeling that the 2 liters is going to be a little bit more challenging. We'll see. Alright, I filled this up with water. Did I forget the cap in the other space? That's okay, I'll just carry it over like this, be safe. Alright, save energy, guys. It's Earth Day. Pretty soon. Don't forget to turn off the lights. Alright. Tight. Tighten that on. There's a part of me that wants to rip this plastic off this time. I feel like maybe that'll help. I don't know why. Gonna recycle that. I want to dry this off because it's a little bit wet. So that's the 2 liters full of water. And gonna wrap that up. Slight angle. And we go around the carousel. You guys see how I'm doing that? I'm probably overthinking this like everything else. Yeah, I was worried about the water because, what if you did it indoors and it did spill? Who knows? But I heard someone say fill it with sand. Maybe if you've got access to sand, but I think the water fills the container really nicely. So if you're worried about the spill, maybe do it in your driveway or your garage or somewhere that's not as critical. Here we go. 2-liter bottle. Again, kind of facing like that. There we go. All right. So you see when I move back and forth, I'm kind of keeping my hips somewhat stable over the bottle, but I'm using my knees to change my position. So when I go all the way out here, this knee is bent a lot more, that leg is straight, and vice versa. And it's like subtle movements. At first it won't look like this. A couple tips: when you're using a balance board like this, you can hold on to something. That'll help. You can do it on a surface that's not as slippery. So maybe instead of a concrete floor, you can put a little rug down or do it in the grass. And then when you get off the board, don't just try to jump off. You can actually just shift to one side and then put it down like that. All right, guys, that was a success. Great. All right. I hope you enjoyed this another episode of the Skate Hacks DIY balance boards. So all you need is some bottles here. 1 liter probably, I would say, for more beginner. 2 liters like an extra challenge. The duct tape is probably optional, but I kind of like the look of it. Makes it feel a little stronger too. And fill up those water bottles and make sure you do them tight. And kids, make sure you get your permission. Again, please leave us any comments. Anything you'd like to see in the future for the Skate Hacks. Anything you liked about it, maybe things that worked good for you. Like the video and subscribe to stay tuned. All right, check you guys next time. Later.